Family, your boy's back. Feel me? I'm back live in effect, back in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Hey, New York was fun. New York was fun. I can't lie to y'all. Went to New York, you know what I'm saying? Hit the Brooklyn Bridge. Was in Manhattan, Times Square, everywhere, bro. We went everywhere. Saw the Statue of Liberty. Didn't get to go all the way over there. Because you gotta take a ferry to go over there, but we ain't having no time, man. It was like a little weekend shindig, you feel me? But yeah, and then we up and just dipped to Boston, 3-hour drive. That was fun. Boston's very nice, very old-fashioned but upscale. Nice place, man. Like, I like Boston, man. And just so happened that the Boston Celtics is playing the Golden State Warriors for the championship this year, so that's pretty dope, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Die-hard Bulls fan got it tatted on me, you know, but I definitely bought me a Boston Celtics jacket because it was too fresh, and y'all know, you know, the wardrobe got to be A1. You feel me? So I had to go and cop that jacket. Everybody was saying that jacket was fire, bro. Like, they like, man, we know you a die-hard Bulls fan, bro. But that jacket fire, though. It's fire. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I got this dope Michael Jordan jersey. I finally got me a Michael Jordan Bulls jersey. I've never had a Michael Jordan Bulls jersey in my life. I've never owned one myself. When we was kids, I used to wear my friend's jersey sometimes. Because they had money like that, so they could afford that. But me, we grew up middle class. My mama wasn't finna pay no $100-something for no Michael Jordan jersey. My mama didn't even buy me no J's, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I thank her for that. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I appreciate her for showing me the importance of saving your money and not spending it on everything that you think is fly, because that stuff about to get old in the next month or two, because you're finna wear them shoes outside all the time. And, you feel me? So I appreciate that. But yeah, man, overall, man, Boston, New York, definitely two places I would advise people to go visit. We went to Jersey, but Jersey was just to go pick up the rental, so we didn't really just chill in Jersey like that. And you know, I enjoy the East Coast, like from the West Coast and the East Coast. From what I've been, from Seattle to Cali to, you know what I'm saying, even Colorado. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Colorado. Don't get it twisted. I do love Colorado. Colorado was very nice. But I still choose the East Coast over the West Coast, man. Like, you know, I just think East Coast is just, I don't know, man, it's just something about it. And I would love to be up there in the wintertime. Granted, I'm not driving if I go in the wintertime, but I would love to be there in the wintertime with the snow and stuff, man. That'd be dope, man, like, for real. But yeah, man, all in all, it was cool. But as you know, man, I jumped on here just to elaborate a little bit, because I just don't like to put a whole bunch of stuff on social media, man. Like, I feel like when I post certain stuff on social media, people may think I might be talking about them. And, you know, first off, man, I'm not talking, I would never say nothing. If I'm going through something with my loved ones and the people that I love and is closest to me, I'm not going to air none of our information out online. That's not my character. I've never done nothing like that, man. I don't get down like that. If I got something to say about somebody who I'm no longer friends with, or, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature, then I don't really care, because I'm the type of person, I'm gonna speak my mind one way or another. If I can't speak my mind to you, you know, if I'm in a crowd of people and there's a bunch of people who like to talk a lot, I may not get to say a word, then that's cool. Like, I ain't worried about it. I'm gonna be like, that's cool. I want y'all to talk. Like, I'm a great listener as well, but I'm gonna get what I wanted to say out one way or another. Man, I think social media is a good platform for you to say what's on your heart, what's on your mind, man. And, you know, I write a lot. You know what I'm saying? I write music, I write everything, bro. So that's my way of getting out a lot of my emotions that I had inside. I've been writing since I was a kid. You know, I used to write letters to my mom, and my auntie told me my mom used to write letters to her mom. So that's where I get it from. My mom was a writer too. You know what I'm saying? I just like to write a lot. I wrote letters to my sister. My sister can vouch for me. I used to write letters. When I pissed her off and made her mad, I used to be like, I apologize. I write her. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know how to say it. Like, hey, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Not to say I'm not apologetic type of person, but I just sometimes, man, don't know. Like, my dad was prideful. You know, sometimes you let your pride get the best of you, man. So I guess I got a little bit of that in me, but I'm never too prideful to say I'm sorry, especially if I'm in the wrong. But when I was a kid, I just was better at writing it down and showing my true feelings and emotions. So when I write stuff on social media, man, I'm not talking about nobody close to me. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's others that was close to me that I don't rock with no more. And 9 times out of 10, that's what I'm talking about. Or old friends or people at work that just be getting on my nerves that I be wanting to say. A person can only take so much. I can't go to work and just cut somebody out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to lose my job. So I'm not that stupid. My dad worked at a place for 16 years and got into it with somebody and got fired. I'm not finna do that. I've been on a lot of my jobs for a long time, you know, and I'm not finna lose that for nothing, bro. At all. It's not. I got too much on the line. I work too hard. I bust my ass too much for me to ever lose my job over something stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna happen. But you know, it's just people just, you know how it is, man. People gonna always say some stuff, some little slick stuff. But I'm the type of person, man, I just don't let stuff get to me like that. You know what I'm saying? I guess because I express my feelings and I'm so just laid back and chill, nothing really bothers me no more. Like, you gotta understand, man, you talking to somebody who, sorry, let me take a sip of my energy drink. I'm about to go get it in real quick, you feel me? Anyway, you talking to somebody who, in 2007, I lost my mom, bro. I'm not saying that for people to have pity on me, like, you know what I'm saying? Still in today, and I appreciate the people who, when I just told somebody not too long ago, man, I lost my mom. They was like, oh man, you lost your mom? Like, your mom not here? Because they couldn't imagine how I feel not to have their mom or their dad here. You know what I'm saying? I've been like that ever since 2007. It hurts, bro, every single day of my life. You know what I'm saying? You know how hard it is not to be able to pick up the phone and call my mom and ask her when I'm going through something. Like, that's tough, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I never ask nobody for sympathy or feel bad for me. Like, nah, bro, I've been hustling, I've been grinding, nigga. Since my mama been gone, I've been going hard in the paint. Like, I done made it further than what people that I grew up with. Man, I grew up with some savages when we was young, nigga. It was kids, nigga, I grew up with. Even though I was bad in school, nigga, I never down talked nobody or said nothing bad about nobody. It was niggas I went to school with, bro. And excuse my language, I'm just keeping it 100 on this one, bro. But it was niggas I went to school with, nigga. They, what? Man, that nigga that nigga Josh stay grounded. That nigga stay punished. That nigga ain't never gonna get out punishment. That nigga ain't gonna never be able to go to these parties. Well, he ain't gonna. That nigga always failing. Nigga, I give my report card. My homeboy be like, bro, we ain't even gonna look at your report card because we know you failed. Like, niggas was savages when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Josh ain't never gonna graduate, bro. Like, all this stuff was said to me, and I remember everything, bro. I had a teacher, I told y'all. It was a teacher one time was like, oh man, I just don't think he gonna pass. He talking about the tax test. That's the Texas type of test we gotta take down south. We don't take it no more, I don't think, but we used to have to take a tax test, and we have to pass that in order to graduate. And I failed it twice. You know what I'm saying? The teacher was like, man, I just don't think he gonna pass the test. This was the math test we talking about. This was my math teacher. She like, man, I just don't think he gonna pass the test. I'm like, dang. And the counselor looking like, Miss Marriott, shout out to Miss Marriott. She looking like, man, I can't believe she said that to a student. You know what I'm saying? So Miss Marriott was like, Josh, you gonna pass. I don't care if you gotta take it 1,000 times. You gonna pass that test and you gonna graduate. You know what I'm saying? And I love Miss Marriott still to this day, bro, forever. I'm gonna take her to the grave with me, bro. She forever gonna be my top counselor, friend, everything, bro. She called my mama and prayed on the phone with us together, bro, about me passing the tax test, bro. Like, I was like, bro, she a real one, bro, like, on everything. But so yeah, man, like, I don't take nothing. I was just talking to my brother the other day, bro. It was a time where my mom and my dad was both in the hospital. My dad was over here at John Peter Smith Hospital, and my mom was at Harris Methodist Hospital, downtown Fort Worth. My dad was over there in Euless. And nigga, I went from one hospital, I went to go see my dad, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to go over my dad's house when he stayed in Euless. This was when him and my mom were split up. So he had that apartment in Euless. I used to go over there because I still had a room over there. I used to go over there. And my dad was over there locked up, you know what I'm saying? He was over there just, not locked up, but he was over there just by himself, you know what I'm saying? And I used to go over there and chill because I had my room. Well, he got sick, you know what I'm saying? So he had to go to the hospital. He called the ambulance. They picked him up, went to the hospital. So I went over there. I'm like, where he at? Like, man, he in the hospital. So I went to go see him. Meanwhile, my mama was already in the hospital. She was in John Peter Smith. I mean, my dad was in Harris Methodist, my bad. My mama was in John Peter Smith. She was in John Peter Smith for a minute already, you know what I'm saying? Because she had cancer. So she was in the hospital already for a minute. And they had my dad on life support and everything, you know what I'm saying? And then my mama was just in the hospital, and they told her, like, basically, there's nothing else they can do for her, but they kept her in the hospital for a little bit longer, and then they was gonna let her go home. So I'm like, dang, bro, like, this was my life, bro, at 20 years old. You feel what I'm saying? Both of my parents could have passed away at that moment, bro. I would have just been parentless, you know what I'm saying? So people don't understand. And then some years, like, my mama passed away in 2007. My dad got cured, thank God. But I grew up with my dad going to dialysis. You know what I'm saying? As a small child, bro, into my teenage years, my dad was always going to dialysis. You know what I'm saying? You know how dialysis drains you and how you look when you come home, bro? You look sick and tired. You can't do nothing. This was my father that I'm looking at. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't say nothing to nobody, bro. Like, I handle my business, bro. Like, that's why I say my story is different than everybody else. Like, everybody got their own story. I got mine. My story is just different than everybody else, bro. But we all go through the struggle. We all have been through it. I'm just trying to make something of myself while I'm here on earth and leave some type of something behind that's a piece of me. You know what I'm saying? That's my only goal in life. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I thank God for my nieces and nephews. Because once I'm gone, they who gonna continue to live. You know what I'm saying? That's who I live through them. They the future, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm 35 now. When I get older, I'm gonna be looking at them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? What y'all into? What y'all got going? Y'all working, going to school, got kids, married, all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm gonna be happy to see all of that, bro. You feel me? But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't have it easy, bro. Like, I made everything that happened in my life up till now, from 20 to 35, 15 years, bro. I put in hard work, bro, to get to where I'm at today. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let nobody take that away from me or talk me down as if I didn't put in work and that I wasn't a good husband and good dude in general. Like, I ain't never did nothing bad to nobody, bro, or you know what I'm saying, disrespected somebody so bad to where it's just like, bro, you a savage. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how could you do somebody like never? I always put people ahead of me. Always. I always try to help people, bro. I always try to put people, you know what I'm saying, in the front seat so they can get on. Cause I ain't like, if I'm on and I'm good, why would I want somebody else to be doing bad? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing good, you should be doing good too. We all should be doing good as a family, bro. I don't want nobody to do bad. So I try my hardest, you know what I'm saying, to help out as many people as I could, bro, throughout these years. And that's what I did. And that's what I continue to do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just me. That's who I am, bro. My mama named me Joshua for a reason, bro. You know what I'm saying? One of the realest. Stay loyal to all my friends. Man, I don't even want to talk about my friends, bro. Shout out to my nigga Dre, boy. He locked up. You know what I'm saying? My nigga gonna get out locked up. I'm gonna go, you know what I'm saying, help my nigga get out. But like, some of my friends, not him really, but some of my other friends, bro, like, niggas be like, nigga try to say I changed. Nigga try to say I changed, bro. How did I change? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, at 24 years old, I got married. At 27 years old, I became a driver and had a CDL. I've been going to TCC to college on and off, whether it was kickboxing or going to go take a basic electricity class. Like, I've been just doing positive stuff, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I read books. I go work out. I go play basketball with my friends sometimes. Niggas get mad because I don't go play basketball with them. Oh, man, you too good. You don't want to go play basketball with us. You go play basketball with the in the suburbs with those. You don't want to come to the hood and play with us. Nigga, I already played in the hood with y'all. Like, why I'm finna come back to the hood to play basketball, bro? When I got a court right here outside of my house, bro, I can go play it. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas just be on some other stuff, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every time I post something, like, people talk about my post. Every time I post something, niggas used to always say something about my post. Dang, bro, no invite. I go to get together with my friends. Dang, no invite. Like, man, I used to get so pissed off, bro. Y'all don't understand. I used to be like, bro, niggas say one more thing, cuz like on game, fool. Like niggas really finna. But then I talked to God one day. I was like, man, God, what I'm supposed to do? Like they trying to bring the old Josh back to where the nigga ain't had no filter, and I'ma just go and say and do whatever I want to do. And if I got to suffer the consequences for it, it is what it is. Or should I continue to be the civilized guy that my mama raised me to be, and that God wanted me to be, and everybody around me have seen me turn into, you know what I'm saying, since I've been an adult. So I took that route. I said, you know what, I'm not finna acknowledge all this ignorance, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. I didn't accept none of that, and I just, you know what I'm saying, move people up out my way from it. So now, in today's time, when I ain't feeling somebody, and when somebody ain't on my, you know what I'm saying, ain't rocking with me like that, I moved them out the way, respectfully. Like, hey man, you know what I'm saying, we in two different lanes right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? My only goal, bro, right now is to make sure my family's straight, you know what I'm saying, and make sure my household is good. You know what I'm saying? I got a wife, got 2 dogs, you know what I'm saying? I want to have more in my life than what I have right now. I had more goals and dreams that I hope for, and you know, whether it comes true and unfolds or not, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna be the type of person that's just gonna quit. I didn't quit when my mama passed away, you know what I'm saying. I could have gave up then. I wanted to die then. I wanted to leave this earth then. I was like, man, you know what I'm saying, I'm good, I could go too, you feel me? But I chose not to, and I continue to live. So I'm gonna continue to do what I'm supposed to do as a man, you know what I'm saying, and that's that. If people ain't rocking with me like that, then I'm sorry, man, but I gotta rock alone on this one. You can't bring everybody up with you. Like, some people just gonna hate you. They gonna knock you, man. They gonna be jealous. They gonna envy you. You know what I'm saying? It's people that got stuff that I ain't gonna really say I wish I had. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's situations that I wish I could have been in. You know what I'm saying? Or opportunities that I wish I could have got. But did I sit over here and cry over spoiled milk? Like, nah, bro. I'm like, man, I'm happy for everybody who got what they deserve, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because when it was my turn and I got what I deserved, people was happy for me, bro. People congratulated me. People was like, man, I always knew you could do it. So why am I gonna be bitter and selfish, and you know what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro. I can't see how people even had that type of mind frame. But then again, I grew up around some people like that, you know what I'm saying? And they true colors showed eventually. And it's cool, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no ill will towards nobody. I ain't got no hard feelings. It ain't just a one cat I'm talking about. It's a couple people I done grown up around that was like that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't put everybody out there, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's a bunch of niggas who grew up like that around me, bro. From sandbox, nigga, all the way up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta let people live their own life, man. Like, you just have to let people live their own life. I can't hold your hand for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we is grown men. I don't understand grown men in today's time. Grown men today, I don't understand it. Like, I used to be like, damn, am I part of the situation of the grown men who people look at and be like, bro, you gotta get out and do something with yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, man, I'm 24, I just moved out. You feel me? But see, my situation was different than a lot of these niggas' situations. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. Like, nigga, my mama was still here. I probably still would have moved out the house, but I would have moved out the house to get a house just to move my mama back into that house. You feel me? That was it. Just so I could stack my bread up, get a house, and then move my mama back into my house. You feel me? And my mama would have had 2 houses, because my brother would have had a house, I would have had a house, and boom, she could have went to, she would have had rooms at both houses. You feel me? That's just what it was. And I mean, that's how I always envisioned, even when I was broke, in the room, bro, sitting in the room on my weight bench in my room, bro, when I stayed in Euless, bro, just alone, bro, like 19, 18, trying to make some raps. I still, in my back of my head, I was like, man, one day I'm gonna get a big house. I made a freestyle about it, bro, on a little flip beat. I was like, even though my mama gone, I'm still gonna get that house with that white picket fence. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, you know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna do that for my mama. You know what I'm saying? Because my mama's still in me. My DNA is of my mama and half my dad. So, like, my mama still me, period. She's still here with me, so I ain't tripping. You feel me? I'm still gonna get you that house. I'm still gonna do everything you asked me to do. That's my word. I gave my mama my word. I had words with my mama that I ain't gonna never tell nobody. I said, I ain't told nobody. And I'm sure a lot of us have told my mama stuff that we kept that between us. You know what I'm saying? So I keep that between me and my mama. And I'm gonna take it to the grave with me. Cause I gave my mama my word. I told her, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make you proud. And I hope I did. You know what I'm saying? I hope I have thus far. But yeah, I don't really pay attention to what other people got going on no more, man. Like I used to pay attention to some people and see what they got going on, but now I don't. You feel me? I just don't, bro. I don't got time to be paying attention. I gotta pay attention to my life and what I got going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I moved out when I was young. I stayed in my brother's crib. You know what I'm saying? And then I moved out my brother's crib. And when I moved out my brother's crib, I was talking to somebody and I ended up staying at their crib for like a year. But I had a room in my dad's crib. You know what I'm saying? And I would help out when it was time for me to help out. You know what I'm saying? Over there where I was at. You feel me? And everything was cool. Like I wasn't tripping. They wasn't tripping. Like everything was cool. But then like, you know, some things come to an end when things don't work out. So me and that person didn't work out, and I was like, shoot, I'm finna move back into my pop's house. And that was cool to be out on my own. I had a fresh taste of like being on my own, bro. Nobody was telling me about, oh, you gotta be home at this time. Nobody was blowing my phone up like, oh man, you gotta, what time you coming home? It's late, da 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 da. Nah, none of that. It felt great. You know what I'm saying? Like when I had my own place, I had my own spot. Like, you know what I'm saying? This person that I lived with, they people was there, but they was never there. So it was just like it was our own home. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, she had a brother, bro. This nigga used to go to California, like, I don't know, bro. Like every month or something, bro. This nigga used to pop up in Cali, like, bro, what the? You wildin', bro. But like, yeah, like nobody was ever home, bro. So like, I had fun. You know what I'm saying? Because I was out on my own doing whatever I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Wilding out still. You feel me? But that was just like a little taste of being on my own. Then I moved back in with my dad. And then like me and my dad, like people just got to understand our relationship. It ain't like your normal son and father relationship. Because like me and my dad, we used to bump heads a lot growing up. My dad wasn't the greatest father growing up. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of stuff, man, I don't feel like talking about. But he wasn't the greatest dad, but he's still our father. So at the end of the day, like, I ain't had nowhere to go. I didn't want to go back into my brother's crib. My brother got 3 kids and he had a wife at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, I ain't finna go bother them. You know what I'm saying? They got their own family established already. I wasn't finna go bother my sister. She's already established. She had her husband at the time and her 2 kids. So I was like, man, my dad ain't got nobody and he got my room still there. So I'm gonna just go over there. I chilled over there for like, well, I moved back in when I was like 20, 21, something like that. I was 21. I was 20, but I was about to turn 21. And then I stayed there till I was 24. You know what I'm saying? It gave me enough time to stack my bread up. And like, I didn't start out with no house. I was like, man, you can't just start out with a crib, like with a house. Like some people could do that if you got the money to do that. Some people, their parents help them out and help them get a house when they're young. Some people, they grind and save money. Their parents allowed them to save their money. Like everybody ain't got the same situation. I know people who was able to say, like, don't let these people pump your head up and make you think like, oh man, you know what I'm saying, I had to hustle hard and da da da. Like, nah, man, people get help, bro. People be editing their stories, bro. People be getting help, bro, and they be saving their money cuz and stuff like that. They be getting help. And they be editing their stories sometimes when they telling people like how they got on and stuff. Like me, I tell the truth, bro. Like when I got on, my mama passed away. You know what I'm saying? And I had some bread. I had saved up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And God blessed me with some bread too. You feel me? So I saved all that money up. All of it. I probably was up to like, I don't know, 20 racks or something like that. And then I asked my girlfriend at the time, would she marry me? She said, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then I was like, all right, they gave me motivation. Like, all right, man, I can't marry a girl and I'm staying in my daddy crib, bro. Like, nigga, I'm a grown man staying in my pop's crib. Like, I gotta get up out of here. So we did our research, you know what I'm saying? Found an apartment over there by TCC, the college, boom. Went in, did the paperwork, all of that. Boom, got the apartment set up. I got the apartment in August. I paid August, September, October rent in advance. My wife was able to come over to or girlfriend at the time, she was able to come over to the crib freely whenever she wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Bring some stuff over, buy some dishes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Anytime she wanted to. Sometimes we had CJ and Giselle come over. We just chill at the crib. Sometimes we had the cousins come through and hang out. We had game nights. It was fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was dope. And then that was the start of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it was hard, bro, to get to that level. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to stay at my dad's crib for 3 years. I didn't want to stay there that long. I really didn't. But I had no choice. I had went to TCC, dropped out, used the money that TCC gave me, the leftover money for the books and stuff, put that money together with my income taxes, got my Ford Explorer fixed up and good to go. Then when I got blessed with some money, I went and bought me another car, a Malibu, you know what I'm saying? So then I had 2 vehicles. Then I splurged a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. I went and bought some rims, you know what I'm saying? Went and got a paint job on the Explorer, you know what I'm saying? Put a system in my car, you know, dipped out a little bit, did my thing. Got a couple tattoos and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then boom, I was like, all right, I'm good. That money lasted me, bro, for like, I want to say over 2 years. Like 20 racks lasted me over 2 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because in 2011, I got my tux, and I left for my marriage, for when I got married. Then after that, like probably the end of that year, all that money was gone. You know what I'm saying? End of 2012. And that was it. You feel me? So I feel like I did what I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I'm a grown man. I'm not finna just continue doing it. I got to get out and get it. And ever since I've been out, bro, I've been getting it. Because, like, when you get out and you get on your own, you have that feeling like, bro, if I lose this job or if I don't, it give you that drive, like, man, I got to keep working. I got to keep doing this. I got to pay my rent. I got to pay my electricity. I got to pay for my gas in my car. I got to pay for the tune-ups and stuff that need to get done on my car. I got to pay for food. I got to pay for, you know what I'm saying, insurance on my vehicles. I got to pay for all this stuff, bro. Cell phone bills. I got to pay for all of that. You know what I'm saying? I got to give me some clothes. I got to make sure my work clothes is up to par. I got to make sure, you feel what I'm saying? So all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying, is part of when you get grown and you move out on your own. And I wanted that responsibility. I was like, I want this. I want to take this on. It's a challenge. And I did. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mother-in-law and my father-in-law. I stayed with both of them for like half a year. Tried to save some money. Don't nothing beat a failure but a person who tries. I was always told that my whole life. We failed twice. Ain't gonna lie. We failed twice trying to save money. We still got back on our feet and got in our house. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I say all of that to say, like, all these people don't know my story. All these people that's supposed to be my peoples and all that kind of stuff, my homies or whatever, they don't know my story. They don't know how hard it took for me to get to where I'm at today, and why I work so much, and why I'm always busy trying to do something and try to save some money and trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm a husband, so I got to try to please my wife and do things of that nature. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot on my plate, bro. You know what I'm saying? So before you judge a man, walk in that man's shoes first. And you can't feel these shoes, my boy. And that ain't being cocky. I'm just being confident and telling the truth. Can't feel these shoes. I just seen niggas have relationships and kids and all that kind of stuff. Try to get them advice and all that, didn't take it. And their relationship and all that stuff failed. And all they had to do was something small, bro, to save themselves. They didn't want to. Whereas somebody like me, I'm going to take them small steps, or I'm going to take them big steps. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to do whatever it takes for me to try to have a successful life and a successful relationship with not only my wife, successful relationship with my family, my sister, my brother, my auntie, my cousin, uncles, everybody. You know what I'm saying? I need all these people. You know what I'm saying? You need all your family. I need all my family, bro. Everybody plays a part in my life. You know what I'm saying? Period. And I need all of them. So I rocks with all of them. And my family and my squad, man, we deep, bro. You feel me? I'm talking about I ride from Texas to Alabama to Chicago to Virginia to Cali to Ensenada. I got people everywhere, bro. You feel me? We rock deep. You feel me? And I've gained so many relationships with my wife's cousin. I was telling my sister this the other day, or it might have been my brother, but like my wife's cousins, They like my best friend. Like, all these trips that y'all see me go on, whether it's Colorado, Ensenada, Vegas, Cali, all of these trips that y'all see me going, I was with people. It wasn't just me and my wife. I was with my sister-in-law. I was with my brother-in-law, Fabian, Tasha, Juan, Jesse, Nico, Karina. Like, I was with a whole bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we squad. That's the fam. So we with everybody. If I missed anybody, my bad. But y'all too. You know what I'm saying? That vacation we took in Cancun with Paul and George, that was off the chain. Like, you feel me? So these are my people, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ride for them. Like, I ride for my family, because they are my family. When you get married, bro, you marry a whole family. I go to all the family events. You know what I'm saying? I'm popping up at birthday parties, you know what I'm saying? Weddings, whatever y'all need me to be at, I'm there to support, bro. I'm a real one. And I'm gonna continue to hold that title. It is what it is. A lot of these dudes out here, bro, they claiming to be real, they not real, dog. And they jealous, they fake, they envy, and they don't want to claim that because they don't want to make themselves look like, man, he telling the truth. But I am. You know what I'm saying? It's true. It is what it is. But anyway, I'm done venting, man. I'm finna go ahead and put in this work, you feel me? But I just wanted to go ahead and just get that out. Let people know, man, the real is back. You feel me? The real is back.